Welcome to Peaceful Yin. I'm so glad you're here with me today. Our practice today is all about giving love and nourishment to our kidney and urinary bladder meridians, both of which can impact us in midlife. We'll start our practice with a really grounding exercise, pressing on the kidney 1 meridian. It's the area right under the ball of the foot where you'll notice it might be tender, and we'll start by massaging that area with our thumb. Just noticing the tenderness in that area. This is a grounding, nourishing practice for the kidneys. And then after you've massaged for a couple seconds, we're just going to gently press and hold our thumbs to that area and breathe. You might notice that your body just sighs, or you might even yawn. This is totally normal. And we'll move into our first posture, which is butterfly. Our soles of the feet will press together and will hinge from the hips. You can let your back curve. You don't need to be rigid in your spine. And you might find that props help. There's a couple options here. You can rest your forehead on the bolster. You can put the bolster lengthwise and rest your forehead on your hands on the bolster. Sometimes people like to use blocks next to the feet to form like a little um, resting place for your forearms, or you can do this without any props at all. We find that in yin, we go to the point where our body naturally stops. This is called our edge. We don't need to go any further. There's no striving, no competition, no judgment. We just rest where our body wants to go. And then we let gravity do its thing to act on our deep fascia, relaxing the connective tissue. And we let each posture be its own little meditative practice. If you're somebody who finds it difficult to have a longer meditation practice, you can think about each one of these yin poses as a little mini meditation unto itself. We'll gently come up from this posture, slowly rising up, and we'll take our pause. The pause is like the space between the music notes. It's very important to the music, just as important as the notes themselves. And it's a time to just think about the energy that we may have shifted. Maybe we feel different. Our next posture is called saddle, and we'll use two blocks and a bolster. If you don't have a bolster, you can use a big bed pillow. So we'll set up with the top block in the highest setting and then the second block in the medium setting, creating a ramp for the bolster. And then if you also want some additional height, you can place a blanket on top like I'm doing here. We'll place our feet next to the bolster and we'll place our bum on the bolster and we'll lean back. The target area here is the front of the body, the hips. You'll feel some sensation through the upper legs. If you find that you are not feeling a lot of sensation, you can actually remove some of the blocks. And another option here is if you're a midlife woman experiencing frozen shoulder, you can place some blocks next to you for your forearms to rest. In traditional Chinese medicine, the kidneys are associated with short term memory, willpower, and healthy ambition. And if this kidney energy is deficient, we can feel like we're having trouble completing tasks. We may feel less enthusiasm. And so, getting into shapes that stimulate the kidney meridian can really help us to restore that energy. We don't feel like we need to strive here. We're just melting into the posture and finding what we call the yin breath. It's the breath where you don't have to focus on breathing. You're just allowing your body to be breathed. We'll slowly shift out of this posture and we'll use the ramp that we've created for our pause, extending the legs long, resting our back on the ramp. And just notice if you feel a difference in your energy. We'll take our final posture, Shavasana, moving any blocks, the bolster, any blankets that you have. We'll come on our back. You can extend the legs long, or you can take this knock knee position that I'm in with our feet about shoulder width apart, knocking the knees in to rest on each other. If you want a blanket to feel cozy, you can place a blanket on your body. However you need to feel the most comfortable. Let this Shavasana be just the beginning of a different relationship that you might have today with rest and self-care, and carry this feeling through the rest of your day. Breathing, releasing any tension. We'll roll to our side, whichever side you favor, making a pillow with your forearm. An opportunity for one more way to rest in this practice. And then we'll press our hand into the ground, lifting ourselves back up to seated. Thank you so much for sharing in this practice with me today. I hope you feel better than when you started and amazing for the rest of the day. Thank you so much.